What is up, Cradix? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Dub Money Event Week as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for September 18th through September 24th, 2025, and is themed around cops again this week, which I think is great. So for login rewards, Rockstar has added the Oktoberfest items, which are the Alpine outfit and the Pizwazzer beer hat that is only available until the 24th of this month, so the end of this event week. And we also have the red and black on the Pizwazzer t-shirts and the limited time Pizwazzer livery for the Titan 250D as well. However, those are available until October 8th. For outfit unlocks, if you purchase the Park Ranger this week on current gen or PC enhanced, you'll be awarded the Winter Park Ranger outfit, which you'll receive 72 hours after purchasing it. And to mention, this is different from the Summer Park Ranger outfit from last week. And to mention, if you already own the Park Ranger, you will still get the new outfit, but you're going to have to wait 72 hours after logging in. Anyway, the LS Crummy prize ride is the Tailgater S. It's primarily based on the 3rd gen Audi RS3 sedan, and has normal price at just under 1.5 million and a trade price of about 1.1 million. To get it for free this week, you have to get first place in an LS Carmate Series race for 3 days in a row. In regards to performance, Sim Sedan's class and is a top 10 performing vehicle in that class for most tracks, but unfortunately it's still a ways off the pace of the top 3 cars in regards to track performance due to its low top speed and average handling, but it does have some pretty good customization and styling, so I still think it's worth acquiring this week. Continuing to the test ride vehicles, we have the Wolfsbane, the Innovation, and the Retinue, and all 3 of these are removed website vehicles. And for current gen console and PC enhanced users, we have the Monstrosity as the HSW test ride vehicle for this week. Continuing to the casino podium vehicle, we have the Albany VSTR. It is primarily based on the 2016 Cadillac CTS-V and has normal price at just under 1.3 million. Now, in regards to performance, in the sports class, it is a mid-tier performing vehicle in that class, which isn't too bad for a sedan. However, its top speed is great, being in top 25 for the class, and it's just a ton of fun to drive. It has some great customization, good exhaust note, etc. It's a great overall car that I highly recommend attempting to win if you don't already own it. In terms of the dealership cars this week, in luxury autos we have the Minimus and the Walton L35 stock. Continuing to Simeon's, we have the Warner, the Varus, the Landstalker XL, the Coquette Blackfin, and the Rustin. And all of these are removed website vehicles. Continuing to the discounts, starting off with the property discounts, we unfortunately don't have any this week. For vehicle discounts, we have 30% off the Comet Safari. So this one's in the sports class and is one of the slower performing vehicles in that class due to its below average top speed and handling. However, it is very fun to drive on dirt paths and stuff, plus the customization is pretty great as well. It's a pretty good deal at this price. Next up, we have 30% off the Strider. So this little 3-wheeler isn't really anything all that special. The customization is very limited where it doesn't even let you change the wheels on it. I don't really think this thing is worth owning. Moving along to the Summer San Andreas website, we have 30% off the Slam Truck. So this one is in the utility class and isn't very quick as you might imagine, but it's still a pretty cool looking vehicle. Now, for those of you who don't know, remember that you cannot actually tow any vehicles with this truck as the cars just fall right off. They do not lock into place, unfortunately. So it's really only useful for like photo shoots and stuff like that. Next up, we have 30% off the Hot Ring Saber. So this one's in the sports class and is one of the slower vehicles in that class. It has no visual customization except liveries, and it has the slow handling flags, unfortunately, so I don't really recommend it. The Hot Ring Hellfire is a much better buy if you want a car for the Hot Ring races. Continuing, we have 30% off the Outlaw. So this one's in the off-roads class and is a mid-tier performing vehicle in that class. So it's not that quick due to its low top speed, but the acceleration is great and it's still pretty fun to mess around with on dirt paths and stuff. However, I will say I think it's still a bit overpriced for what it is. Continuing to the Warstock website, we have 25% off the Titan 250D. So this one can seat 15 players and it has some great weapons. However, for those of you who don't know, with the Money Fronts DLC back in June, Rockstar nerfed the 25mm and 45mm cannons in terms of their range, which I really think is a shame. And they also fixed the autopilot trick where it would still keep flying when the engines were dead if you had it in autopilot. Unfortunately, they did patch that, so that's a shame as well. So it really makes it questionable if this thing is even worth owning anymore. I personally think it's not, even with this discount, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And lastly, we of course have the cop cars on sale, repeating from last week. So we have 15% off the police bike. Remember that this is the fastest of the police vehicles, having a top speed of 156 miles per hour when holding a wheelie, which makes it the second fastest non-HSW vehicle in the entire game behind the Reaver. Continuing, we have 25% off the Cokehead D10 Pursuit. So this is the second fastest police vehicle if you want something that's not a bike. Next up, we have 25% off the Outreach Faction. Again, this is the only cop car that has hydraulics, which is pretty unique. Moving along, we have 25% off the Car Pursuit, 25% off the Terminus Pursuit. Then we have 35% off the Impaler LX Cruiser, the Dominator FX Interceptor, the Greenwood Cruiser, the Dorado Cruiser, the Impaler SZ Cruiser, the Gauntlet Interceptor, which is my personal favorite, and of course the Unmarked Cruiser, and the Stanier LE Cruiser as well. Plus, to mention, for current gen console and PC enhanced users, the Park Ranger is 35% off. Remember that owning this one will unlock you that winter Park Ranger outfit. Moving along to the gun vent, with the fellow weapons available this week, and 40% off the combat shotgun. The baseball bat is 100% off, so free, and we have 30% off body armor as well. For triple money, we have triple money NRP on community race series jobs. For double money, we have double money NRP on the wildlife photography and dispatch work from Vincent, so that is repeating from last week. Remember that if you're a GTA Plus member, it's going to pay out 4 times the money NRP for both of those. And if you use a different vehicle like a Sparrow or an Oppressor Mark II to travel to the further locations, the payout is very good at 50k for normal players or 100k for GTA Plus members for only 5 minutes of your time. For new double money, we have double money NRP on Pursuit Series tuner races, which is awesome, the Hunting Pack's adversary mode, and lastly, bail office bounties, which is great. Remember that if you're a GTA Plus member, the bail office bounties is going to be paying you 4 times the money NRP, so a lot of great money making opportunities this week for sure. For the weekly challenge, if you complete 3 dispatch work missions this week, you receive the Winter LSPD officer outfit and a 100k bonus as well, and this is different from the summer version of the outfit from last week, so keep that in mind. For the FIB Priority Filing Government Factory this week, it's going to be the Fine Art File. Continuing to the weekly vehicle robberies from the Salvage Yard Business, is only change once per event week. We have the cargo ship robbery with the Stafford, the McToney robbery with the Sterling GT, and the Duggan robbery with the Conjo SJ, and none of these are claimable this week. Lastly, for the time trials, this week's normal time trial is Elysian Island. I recommend a quick bike for this one. For the premium race, we have the Muscle Car Race Muscle In. And lastly, for current gen console and PC enhanced users, the HSW time trial is North Chumash. As always, HSW Hakachu Dragon with the best one for these. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, I'm going to have to go with the Comet Safari. While it's not the fastest car in the class, it's still a ton of fun to drive and mess around with on rally style off-road tracks, and the customization is pretty good as well. Overall, not a bad car for the money. Anyways guys, overall this event week I want to say is above average. The police event week theme continuing this week with the dispatch work and all the cars on sale and outfit unlocks is great. Plus the double money on the other activities is good, allowing plenty of rust to do this week. Like I mentioned last week, the only thing I wish Rockstar would have done is maybe put the Clucking Bell farm rate on double money. That would have definitely enticed a lot more players to log in this week and last week as well, but regardless, it's still not too bad. So factoring in everything with the theme and all that, I'm going to give this week a solid 7 out of 10 like last week. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Anyways, again guys, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.